Every day that you're given is a day for you to not just live your life and do the things that you want, it's to change the world, to change history as we know it. So do something grand. And if you're not in a position to do something grand today, then build those blocks and put them in place so that you can step into greatness, so that people will remember you, so that we will know that you were here. But right now, it's all about enjoying Chinese cuisine. Have you ever been to a Chinese restaurant? Do you know how to eat with chopsticks? Why do you share food? So many questions, but first, let's prepare one basic Chinese meal.
We start with making the wok to be hot. Then after it is hot, we put some oil on it. After the oil becomes hot, we take our shredded chicken, which is marinated. Then we fry in the hot oil. After a short time, the chicken is ready. We drain it. Then the hot. We put garlic and some ginger. Fry it for the aroma to come out. Then we put our chicken. Okay. Then after putting the chicken, we fry. Like 1 or 2 to 3 seconds. Then we add the stock. After adding the stock, we wait for the stock to boil or to cook. Then we put tests. Salt, some monosodium, and sugar. We add soy sauce, and brown vinegar, or Chinese wine vinegar. We put some spicy. For it to be spicy, we put some bullet sauce. Then now we add our vegetables. You fry for a short time for the vegetable to be cooked, but not much cooked. It should be also crunchy. Then we thicken with cornstarch. Then we add spring onion. The last time. And our Szechuan chicken is ready.
Chickens. You know when you go to a Chinese restaurant and you're given the menu and you see this thing and it says chickens. Karim and Francis, good morning and welcome to AM Live. Let's begin. That dish was called?
Chicken Szechuan, Sheila.
Szechuan chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks so easy to prepare, but I've tasted it before and it is absolutely delicious. So as we kick off this conversation, Karim, Mr. Wok has been in existence for how long now?
Sheila, first of all, I'd like to thank you for inviting us to the food and culture segment of your Nation TV.
Thank you.
And it was 10 years ago, actually on Valentine's Day, that we opened our doors and we served our first spring roll to the Kenyan public.
10
Yes.
years.
Yes.
And we've been coming back for more. There's obviously something about what you're doing that sits right with consumers. And we're a nice meat-eating community, tunapenda nyama choma, but Chinese. Why did you settle on Chinese?
Okay, you know, as I was growing up, we often celebrated special occasions, you know, my birthday, my, parents' anniversary, and that always took us to a Chinese restaurant. And we found the food very, tasty, comfortable, we could share it. And so when it came a chance for us to open business, that's how we thought that why not Chinese?
Okay, and how did you get started? Did you know about Chinese dishes? Did you have to learn? Did you get a chef? What went into that?
In Kenya, actually, we're quite lucky. We have lots of Kenyan chefs who know how to cook Chinese food. It's just that the culture, we need to get now to the citizens that, you may come and try.
All right. So
Yes.
when we walk into a Mr. Wok, we shouldn't just be assuming the food has been done by this Chinese man. It's done by Kenyans.
Not at all. In fact, Mr. Wok is a completely Kenyan brand, and all our team is fully Kenyan.
All right.
Yes.
Francis,
Yes.
how did you get into making Chinese special dishes like chicken?
Okay, thank you for inviting first. I was introduced in Chinese cooking by a friend of mine. I was living, by that time, I was doing some casual jobs. Then he was my friend. Then it happens one time, it was during December, where these factories, they normally close. Then I was idle, I was at home. So he told me, okay, can we go introduce you, maybe you will like it in my place that time. Then I got started. When I went there, I saw there no more things. I had friends, they introduced me well, they welcomed me. Then I get started.
Okay, you make it sound so easy. And you know the art of cooking is tricky. Because ukiweka chumvi too much,
Exactly.
nobody will eat that food.
Okay, I may say
Yeah.
my mother did some role in inviting me in, because in my family I'm the firstborn. So most of the times I saw her, she was very busy doing the many things. My siblings are hungry. Then I started helping her. From that, then the passion started coming slowly. So by the time that friend told me I should go, maybe introduce me to hotel industry, I was willing.
Okay,
Bec-
ilikuwa
because
kitu
I-
you already knew.
Yeah. I
The-
had an
the building
idea.
blocks were
I
there.
had the passion now in myself. What I was now to do is to just practice, and
and get
and go on.
better.
Yeah.
Every day you get better, no matter what it is that you're doing. As long as you keep doing it, kila siku, you only just get better.
Yeah.
And if you look at cost, because I was reading the Daily Nation today, and I think it's a paper worth picking up today, because there's an article that talks about how Kenya is projected to be a middle income earning economy. So this means the middle class has a little more spending power. If you look at the way Kenyans have been consuming your offering in the market, because you've got clients, and to stay in there for 10 years, there's something good that's happening with the Kenyan economy and the Kenyan people. So tell us about us as a nation consuming and going out. Are we doing it more now?
Definitely. In fact, in the beginning, as we opened, we knew that people want to stick to what they know best, and sometimes they're shy into indulging into even cuisine like Chinese cuisine. So our first step was to make it very easy to translate that, look, we're all Kenyan, and the ingredients we're using are all local produce, and try it. It's just your regular food, nothing that we've sourced which is unusual or highly exotic. Because I do have friends, when they go to China and they come back and said, oh my God, the food was really very different from what we are used to eating here at Mr. Wok. And we said, yes, this is, it's adapted for Kenyans to enjoy, indulge in, and we've noticed that over the last 10 years, we've built a very wide base of Kenyans coming in at, medium entry level as well. It's quite affordable. And so, as you say, the spending power, we have a high growing middle class, and it's perfect at the moment that we are having lots of restaurants coming in, different cuisines, even at higher levels. So Chinese therefore becomes, quite easy and regular to come into.
All right. Now, I'd like us to walk, because Francis leo utanifundisha. Nipende nisipende. Today I must learn something.
It's no problem.
So let's take a walk down there, and your aprons are right there on the chairs. So we can just put these on and tutembee tu tafadhali. Let's go that way. Okay. Oh, after me.
Sure.
Whee! I was about to fall. These shoes are something epic, but please come.
Okay, Francis,
Join me here. So we can walk a little bit. And the thing about Chinese dishes is that when you go to a restaurant, you get these beautiful little bowls and things and many things. Why do you do it that way?
The idea in Chinese food is actually to share your meal. So, if we went out and you felt like having a steak, I felt like having chicken, we order, each of that and a bit of veggies, and then we share so that we get to sample and actually, our palate enjoys taste of different variety.
Yeah.
And that's the main idea of sharing.
So it's a little bit of sharing. So that is the finished product. Before we get to the finished product, Francis utanifundisha, you can come to this side here, because there's something that you are going to show us about how we can get the meat from this stage to that stage. So tuanze tafadhali, this I will give you. And then you can also help us and, pipe in, tell us what's going on. I am going to clean my hands as well, because cleanliness is everything. All right, and then you can put it there. Sasa, to prepare Chinese
Chicken wings.
What will you need?
Okay, first you'll have to have fresh chicken wings.
Okay.
From the market. Then I think when you go to the market, you'll get them.
With the skin,
with the skin, isijaribu kutolewa ngozi.
Okay.
Then after buying, after you come, you have to clean them, because sometimes they leave the feathers. You remove the sharp edges from the chicken wings, because it might maybe prick somebody when eating.
When they take it. Okay.
Then after washing, we'll start marinating.
So what do you need to marinate? What are these things here?
Okay. In marination, we have salt. This is ginger, this is grime, this is garlic, this is black pepper.
Okay. And what is this?
And this is color for making them to be. Then this is wheat flour, cornstarch, this oil. So these are the things which you need in order to marinate your chicken wings. At the end of the process, they will be like that.
So let's get started.
Okay. After cleaning the chicken wings, then we'll start by putting the ingredients. We'll start with garlic.
Garlic? Just a teaspoon or teaspoon?
Teaspoon,
Okay.
ginger, more or less.
The same measure.
Yeah.
And the
Then-
black pepper.
Then black pepper.
All right. And salt. How much salt?
Salt. You need
Like
a
this?
pinch. Yeah.
Yes.
Like this.
No.
A little
Good,
more.
that's good, yes.
Oh, the
add
first
some
one I
more,
did
yeah.
was
That's
good.
good.
Yeah, I can do
Well
this.
done, Sheila.
Yay! 10 points.
Yes.
Okay. Cornstarch.
Then from there,
Into another teaspoon.
let me keep it. Then from there, you will mix.
Okay.
Let the seasoning really get in.
Yeah.
You know, it
So
soaks
that-
the flavors.
Yeah, the flavor goes inside.
Okay.
Okay. After mixing,
Yeah.
we put some water. Okay.
You'd like some water?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get you some water. Give me 1 minute.
Sure.
It's right here. It's not too far away. Keep going.
Okay, the
Okay.
idea here is to marinate overnight. isn't
Marinate.
it, Macau?
Okay. Not really overnight, but
Let it rest
3 to 4 hours
At least.
after marination.
so
You
that
keep.
you get the
So
full
Yeah,
we
so
put
flavors.
that-
some water in
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. What is there?
Shall I put it in
Yeah,
this
yeah, exactly,
cup a little
exactly,
bit?
exactly.
There we go. And then I can put this in here.
No.
Oh,
Let me show you. Then you'll
the-
start. This is wheat flour.
wheat flour.
Wheat flour.
Okay.
Yeah. I will
Then
mix with some
cornstarch.
cornstarch. This one will help the wings when you deep fry to be crispy, crunchy, and some.
Right.
It will not be soggy.
Because sometimes when you eat chicken wings that have just been fried,
Yes.
they feel like all
Like
the
they are
oil is-
oily.
Yeah.
They are oily.
Yes.
But when you use this one, it will come crispy. So the oil will not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't use
Got
too
a
much
nice
oil in
little
it.
zing
Yeah.
going on.
Okay.
Awesome.
Then
Then now we
we'll
can
put
put
some
the water. Okay.
Just a little. I want to make like look like a sauce.
So it's advisable that you mix it all together because it's not about making this paste separate and then
No,
putting it
no,
on the
just-
wings.
just-
Lazima ziwe zote pamoja. You mix
Pamoja
it at the
uchanganye,
same time.
ndio sasa hiyo ladha iingie ndani pamoja.
Kabisa
Yeah,
kule
kabisa,
ndani.
kabisa.
Haya, nakuelewa.
Yeah.
Tukishamaliza hapo.
Tukishamaliza hapo,
So we have food color that you get in the market, which is food grade.
Yeah.
And Macau has actually dissolved some of that in
yeah,
water.
some
This is just to give it that color.
Oh, so they look red and
yes.
yummy.
Though it's optional, you know, you could
yeah.
do without
Sometimes
it
you can do with soya sauce instead of this one, but many Kenyans they like
We
it.
look at it and we think hiyo imeiva na pilipili pole
Okay,
sana.
just
I'll
carry
just
on.
put this in the bin over here.
Sorry.
Kumbe it's color. Okay. Got that.
Yes.
That looks good.
Yeah.
It
You
smells.
see now the color is coming,
Yeah.
and
And
the
then it
marination is
retains
now
this.
going inside
Inaiva
slowly.
pole pole.
Okay.
Yes.
Then we'll finish with some oil. This one will make it to be tender.
And what kind of oil? You know, there are people who are watching their weight, their diet.
Yeah.
Can you use olive oil or is it just?
Of course,
vegetable
olive oil.
Of course,
at
is
home,
the
used at
best.
home,
Is the best
would
olive
be the
oil.
best.
Yeah.
Commercially,
Then
we
commercially,
use
yes.
good quality oil, which
Yeah.
is the corn oil.
Corn oil.
You could also use sunflower oil.
Yeah.
So they're not. It's not too fussy with which oil you use.
Not
No.
And what if I didn't want wings? I wanted, you know, the drumsticks, the chicken ones, or I wanted to make fish. Can I replace the chicken with fish or
In
beef?
fact, the same marination you can do with the chicken, you can do with the fish, you can do with prawns. There is calamari, all those things. You can do the same with the same marination.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
Sasa
yeah.
basi, and how long does it stay this way?
Now, like this way, it have to stay to 3 to 4 hours for marination to go inside, for the,
flavors to
flavor
settle.
to settle down. Then after 4 hours, then you can. This one, I advise you maybe you can keep in the fridge.
Yeah.
It will help.
Kule
Yeah,
ndani. And then to fry it, do you fry it? Do you grill it? Do you bake it? What happens next?
Most of the times we deep fry, but sometimes we barbecue.
Yeah, you
We
could
And I
also-
think a
also-
low-fat option would
Sure.
be the barbecue.
Yeah,
Yes.
barbecue.
Yes.
Then we can deep fry. You can grill is also There's no problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Now, from here, if my viewers can take a look at that,
Yes.
this is what it will look like when you're done with marinating.
Yes.
Now, kisha maliza. We cross over here.
Yes.
This is the finished product. Look at that. Doesn't that just look like something you want to eat first thing in the morning? Oh, today I'm going to eat and then go to the gym. But talking about how Chinese food is served, because it's never really just one dish.
No.
Karim.
In fact,
Yeah.
what
It's always
happens?
a variety
Sure.
of dishes, and then there's sauces that accompany it. So tell us about these.
Yes, I mean, with the meal, you can start off with a soup and spring roll. Chicken wings are very popular, very common. And sauces, we always have a wide variety of sauces. Here we have white onion that is, mixed with a bit of white vinegar.
Right?
If you want, you could even put a bit of green chili, depending on, your culture for chilies.
If you like
Uh-huh.
hot
And
things.
Yeah.
then we have a sweet and sour sauce. This is really very popular. Okay, it's made of the tomato sauce and some other ingredients that Macau uses, a bit of starch,
Yeah.
a little bit of vinegar, a bit of
Chicken
sugar,
wing, yeah.
Right.
and it's boiled so that it mixes
It's
like
cooked.
this.
Yeah.
It's cooked.
Then we have a bullet sauce. Now this is the hot chili sauce.
It's called
you know.
bullet
Yeah,
sauce.
Bullet chili bullet.
It goes
Yeah,
straight
this
to
is
the
not a
heart.
joke. Yeah, this will go straight to
It's
the
very
heart.
hot.
Right.
Okay, and because the Chinese also prefer a lot of chilies in their
Spicy.
food,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
like I said, for us we keep it separate, so that it's up to your taste. For those who don't like to have chilies,
Yeah.
it becomes an option.
Yeah.
And soya sauce is as well there.
It's a
to-
staple.
yeah.
What exactly is soya sauce?
Um,
For anybody who's watching and thinking, "Sasa hiyo ndio nini?"
Yeah, okay,
What
it's
is soya sauce?
it's a salt-based ingredient, and it gives the food color, it gives it flavor, and it gives it a bit of a kick as well. It's actually extracted from soya bean. I think.
Soya beans. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yes.
And then what do we have here?
Okay, now Chinese tea. Chinese tea, actually, for a Chinese meal, I highly recommend that you do order this when you
After-
do go to the restaurant,
after
because it gives you very good appetite. You can have this from the beginning of your meal all the way until you're ready for your dessert, and even after.
And what sort of tea is it? Because I can see. Yeah.
Yes,
Look
this
at
is
those
it's
things, a
actually
mitijamba.
yeah. There are two types. You can get a jasmine flavor,
Yeah.
and the other one is just the green tea. So yeah,
Oh, look, and there is some tea
Yes,
in there.
actually
I
we
am
did
going to
prepare
try
some
a
for
little
you.
bit of tea.
yes.
And then I'd like us to wrap up with cutlery, because the Chinese have a different way of eating. We like these,
Yeah.
if
Yes.
not our hands with
Yes.
ugali, we're
Yes.
digging in.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is our next option, chopsticks.
Yes.
What to do
The
with
idea with the
chopsticks?
chopstick is, you see, the advantage, the beauty about the chopstick is, you don't poke your food, you actually pick it, okay? And, once you've developed how to use the chopstick, is that good, eh?
Very
Yeah, so the chopstick, you can eat fairly fast with this. The Chinese, I think, I don't know whether it's also
Chop, chop.
time
They've got
constraint,
hands to
chop chop,
create.
and and the food is actually much tastier.
Yeah.
So you can even use chopsticks for cooking food, and once you get the hang of it, it's quite fun. Rather than poking your food or puncturing it, you're actually picking.
So you get it as it
Yeah.
is.
Yes,
Wow.
yes.
Well, and that wraps up, of course, our demonstration for today. It's amazing how quickly time flies. I am all ready to tuck into some serious food. Can you see me here now? Yes. I am going to eat the chicken wings with the tea. And while that is happening, we give you the winners list. So take a look at what we were asking of you to crack today. And the correct answer to today's question, what is a chopstick? Huh? Can do this. Okay, the question was, which is the smallest desert in the world? And the answer is, Karim, right there.
This is the Carcross Desert,
Yes,
Canada.
and it's in Canada. So Wilson, Arika, Omolo, congratulations. You pick up money.
Wow.
Yes. And we can go and eat it at Mr. Wok. Oh, still
sure.
Francis.
Kabisa.
Yeah, chicken sizzling, that one.
Szechuan. Szechuan
The
chicken.
Szechuan
Yeah.
province.
Szechuan.
Chicken.
Yes.
And the chicken is different. The provinces are all different, so
Yes.
the dishes are different.
Yes,
as
there's
well.
also
different.
Cantonese food. So in China, different provinces, they have different flavors.
Yeah.
But overall, like sweet and sour chicken is from the Cantonese province,
Cantonese, yeah.
Ah,
which is
okay.
also a
Szechuan
great
We'll
is
favorite.
go there
Szechuan
also and
place.
tell them thank you. Magda Tasha Shiko via Facebook. Congratulations. You pick up an AM Live t-shirt. And then last but certainly not least, utanisaidia Francis. Really? Sally Buthia. Vale. There we go. Sally Buthia.
Sally Buthia.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
You pick up an AM Live mug. So congratulations. And here we are. Oh, you can't eat it from the plate. That's just bad
Yeah.
manners.
Yeah.
You get your bowl, and then you pick what you need, which is, okay, I'll take this one. I'll take this one. No, I'll take this one. Ooh la la. I am having moments. Ooh. Okay. Actually, I used my hand.
You almost
No.
got it. Yep.
I almost got it.
You're gonna do it, Sheila.
I'm gonna do it. Okay, I'll just take a carrot. Okay. This is just too much.
Oh wow! There
Yay!
we go. Well done.
This is my Chinese dish for today. Sheila is just going to have a carrot. And it tastes. Oh no, I wasn't meant to eat a carrot. But yes, there we go. We are done for today. Enjoy your weekend. I know you just got paid. Go out, have some Chinese. Mama, I'm sorry I'm talking with food in my mouth. I'll never do this again. But we're out of time. Kareem,
Thank you.
thank you. Francis,
Thank you.
thank you. And you, thank you.
Thank you.
We'll see you tomorrow for the best of AM Live.